Welcome to Talladega Superspeedway for the InsureCare 500. Talladega Superspeedway is one of the fastest places on earth due to the high banks of the track, 3 to 4 wide battles, flips, and the big one. The best thing about winning at Talladega isn't the trophy, the purse prize, or the glory. It's a relief that you've survived at Talladega, Alabama. Before the race, here's a look at the standings after last week at Rockingham. So far, Brandon Powercar has a 30-point lead in the regular season championship against Bubba Wheelhouse, so we hope for him to win the regular season championship in 5 weeks. Master Dragon 4000 is the highest racer in the points without a win. Colin Bargan and Rich Mixon are tied in the points from the inside and outside of the cutoff line, and both Daniel Suarez and Steve Page are the lowest in the points despite having a win. With that out of the way, let's take a look at our starting grid. In row 1, Lightning McQueen with a fast lap during qualifying, starting on the pole with H.J. Hollis in the number 68 N2 Cola car. In row 2, Colin Bargan in the 32 Revenge of the Sith light sidecar with Ryan Laney, the fall race pole sitter. In row 3, J.D. McPillar in the Ford tow cap car with Brian Spark in the 52 leakless car. In row 4, Jackson Storm with Rich Mixon in the 36 car, trying to move the 32 of Colin Bargan out of the championship. In row 5, Phil Tennyson with Daniel Suarez in the 99 Octane game car. In row 6, Bubba Wheelhouse with Master Dragon 4000 in the 69 Revenge of the Sith Dark Side car, trying to get a win to stay in the run for the championship. In row 7, Shane Van Gisbergen with Bobby Swift in the 19 car. In row 8, Cruz Ramirez, the fall race winner with Ed Truncan, who missed out 2/3 of the super speedways in the schedule. In row 9, Brandon Powercar, the Florida 500 winner with Kyle Weathers. In row 10, last year's winner Steve LePage with Carl Reeves, trying to avenge his loss after hitting the wall in the final lap in October. In row 11, Chase Racelot with JP Drive in the 84 Apple car. And starting in row 12, our punchy wipeout with last week's winner, Conrad Camber. Our weather for this evening is a hot 80 degrees Fahrenheit with 4-mile-per-hour winds from the southeast and cloudy skies. Here's our race analysis: 10 laps, 26.6 miles around the 2.66-mile track with 33 degrees of banking in turns 1 to 4 and 18 degrees on the tri-oval, and pit road speed is 55 miles per hour. The pace car is out for the pits. Meanwhile, Lightning McQueen and H.J. Hollis will lead the field to the green flag. Meanwhile, 80,000 fans are on their feet, ready to see who will win the InsureCare 500 here at Talladega. We're seeing a bunch of action at 190 miles per hour, even more faster than 190 miles per hour, because the lap times have been going faster since October. Here we go. The green flag's in the air and the InsureCare 500 is underway. Immediately into the backstretch, Lightning McQueen is playing defense against the number 68 Shea Hollis and the number 32 of Colin Bargan. Meanwhile, everybody's going 3 wide behind the top 3. Shea Hollis is trying to win another race. He has not won a race since November at Homestead Miami Speedway. And also, Colin Bargan has never won a super speedway race. Oh, he won the Florida Summer Race. So he won a super speedway race, but never won at Talladega. Lightning McQueen will lead the first lap here at Talladega Super Speedway. Look at Jay McPillar. Well, he was not lucky at super speedways because last year he flipped at Talladega at this track, and also he flipped over in the Florida 500 this year. Here's number of Ed Truncan, and behind Ed Truncan is the number 69 of Master Dragon 4000. And Phil Tennyson is going in the lead with the number 88 of Shane Van Gisbergen. I feel like he gave him a push just to go up to the lead. And also Lightning McQueen on a bit of speed. That's not good for him. And Cruz Ramirez is also gaining some speed. I feel like she's able to try to win this race, trying to go back-to-back. She won the fall race back in October. And Chase Raceslab is looking like himself, unlike the last time he was here, because of he started all the way to the back and then flipped over in turn number 1. Let's hope he could win this race. Oh, there was contact with Carl Reese and Ed Truncan, and Ed Truncan is out of the track. If he's going down into Lance's position, that's not good because we'll penalize him. Oh, he has a problem. He flipped the dirt or the grass. Behind Shane Van Gisbergen are a bunch of hungry racers trying to win the race. And Ed Truncan is going to go to the pits. I can't believe I'm saying this. Shane Van Gisbergen has led his first lap here at Talladega Superspeedway. I was expecting him to lead his first lap at a road course, but instead we're at a super speedway. They're going far wide. Phil Tankson can't go up there. He's going to lose a bunch of speed. Here's an onboard National Dragon 4000. He's currently in 4th place, trying to charge up against number 8 for JP Drive. I feel like he knew once he had that Revenge of the Sith sponsor, he knew he could try to win this race because we got sponsored by the Star Wars The Bad Batch. He was able to win his first race at Atlanta last year. Now he's up to 2nd place, trying to pass number 88 and also the 51 of Cruz Ramirez. He has some help from the number 34, Steve LePage. And Master Dragon 4000 will lead lap 4 here at Talladega. Cruz Ramirez is trying to gain up against the number 69 and 34, and Ed Truncan is heading back to the track. Now get ready for the halfway jam. Five more laps to go here at Talladega Superspeedway for the InsureCare 500. Master Dragon 4000 still in the lead. And I don't know what's happening with Lightning McQueen. He was in the top 10. Now he's in 22nd. I feel like there's something wrong with him. And Conrad Cameron is being a bit aggressive. You got to watch out because you got to avoid the big one. You cannot escape it. Brian Spark goes a bit low. Oh no. That can mean something. And Conrad Cameron turns the 52 of Brian Spark. Hits the 88. And the 95 Lightning McQueen's involved. Oh no, more calamity, and the 52 goes up and over like about 4 to 5 times. What happened? Alright, here's a look what just happened. The 82 of Conrad Cameron turned the 52 into the outside wall. Hard hit to the safer barrier. Shane Van Gisbergen hits him in the nose. Lightning McQueen also hits the 52, but no damage on him. How? And then Jackson Storm had nowhere else to go. He just ran over the 52 and went over once, twice, the 3rd time, 4th, and the 5th one. And there goes Ed Truncan, the lap car, and the 52 of Brian Spark lands on all 4s. Here's another view. That's a hard leg. Ouch. I thought he was going to go over once Shane Van Gisbergen ran him over, but instead it was a 20. We've seen that already at Iowa where, I don't know, Phil Tankson ran over Chase Raceslab. The 82 of Conrad Cameron spun out both Carl Reeves and the 36 of Rich Mixon. Here's an onboard Brian Spark. That's one view you don't want to see. And also the camera was probably broken after barreling. And it survived. Here's an onboard J.D. McPiller. Well, he's glad that he's not the one flipping at this track. The 82 hit the brakes too hard and then spun out the 86 and 36. Here's an onboard Lightning McQueen. How didn't he get a dent? Ow. I feel that Lightning McQueen has plot armor in secret or something. Here's an onboard Brandon Powercar, the Florida 500 winner. That's the second time this season Brandon Powercar has seen a car go over next to him. We'll be right back since Brian Spark flips here at Talladega Superspeedway. Welcome back to Talladega Superspeedway for the InsureCare 500. We're ready to go back green next time by. The lights are off the pace car, and we're going to have a 2-lap shootout of overtime. Alright. So the rules of overtime, if the leader gets the white flag, the next flag will end the race. It doesn't matter if it's a caution or the checker flag. And if a wreck happens before the leaders get the white flag, we're going to have to restart again. And we also have a limited attempts like always. Alright, we're going to have a flashback of what happened last year. Alright, here's what happened last year. The 82 of Conrad Kemper turns to 10 of Colin Bargan, and the 4 J. McPiller went over. Master Dragon 4000 was collecting that big one. And then the race ended in a photo finish between Steve LePage and Cal Weathers. That was the most unbelievable part of the race. Here it is. Will we have a photo finish today at Talladega with Steve LePage and Master Dragon 4000? Let's find out. Alright, we're about to restart and we'll follow like around right here. So Master Dragon 4000 will restart to the inside and Steve LePage to the outside. There they go. Going left to right. Rich Mixon is out of the race just because he lost his engine during the caution. And Brian Spark is obviously out of the race just because he flipped over 5 times. And Ed Troncan is still a lap down. He was not the lucky dog, or instead we stopped giving out the lucky dog with less than 10 laps to go. The pace car is off, back to the pits. Who's going to win at Talladega? Will it be Master Dragon 4000 getting his first win at a super speedway, or Steve LePage getting a second win at Talladega? Let's find out. Overtime restart number 1 is underway here at Talladega. Trying to make a third lane, but instead you're not going to get enough speed up there. They're 3 wide for the lead. Master Dragon 4000 getting some help from the 84 J2 drive. Cruz Ramirez is losing a bunch of speed up there, as I said earlier. Yeah, she's just tanking down right now. Now Chase Racelaw is going to try to come to the rescue and try to give Cruz Ramirez a bump. Oh, A.J. Hollis is trying to wreck the field. Well, it looks like he was trying to wreck the field, but not. Steve LePage is moved all the way to 3rd place. Now he's in 2nd. JP Driver is hungry for a win despite him not competing for a championship. And Ryan Laney is trying to avenge his loss from the fall. Now here we go back to the front stretch. Will they get the white flag this time? You gotta keep an eye if the yellow light turns on or not. The white flag is out. One more time around here at Talladega. Will it mean Master Dragon 4000 or Steve LePage? Let's find out. JP Driver is trying to push number 34 to the lead. Well, the backstretch is pretty controversial at Talladega because you don't know what's going to happen, because back in 2006 in the NASCAR Cup Series in the fall, Brian Vickers pushed Dale Earnhardt Jr. and his teammate Jimmy Johnson to the grass for the race win. So it will be kind of a bad if a caution happens right now. Alright, all bets are off once we head into the tri-oval. Master Dragon 4000 has not won in a long time since September. And now, today, that will change. And Master Dragon 4000 will go in victory lane here at Talladega Super Speedway. Congratulations to Master Dragon 4000 for winning the InsureCare 500. Way to go to the 69 team for getting his first win on a new team. Wow, Master Dragon 4000 was kind of a bit confident that he will win with a new team because last year he was in the 41, but Stewart-Haas Racing shut it down after the 2024 season, so he decided to jump ship into the number 69 car. Oh, contact with the 33 head trunk can. Ow. That's an ugly hit with the 90 and the 82. I feel like Conrad Cameron forgot to let go of the acceleration. So somebody's not going to be happy right now. Here are the official results. Ryan Blaney is the fastest car of the day with a shocking average speed of 198.319 miles per hour. He'll earn that bonus point for the quickest lap of the evening. Next week, we are racing at Circuit of the Americas in Austin, Texas for the Triple Dent Grand Prix, starting Wednesday, April 30th at 6:30 p.m. Eastern and 3:30 p.m. Pacific. Thank you guys for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe. This is the Candy Cat Hearn 27, signing out.